Okay, what is going on? My phone is like tripping, like genuinely so bad right now. Okay, anyways, you guys have read the title of this video, so you know what's going on. I am here with a brand new reading vlog, and this is a bit of a different book. Today I will be reading a Budgeting 101 book. Not today, but in this video. Recently, I was at Five and Below with my mom, and Five and Below, like same as the Dollar Tree, has a very interesting book section. You'll find the most random books ever for a relatively good price. So I saw this book and I decided to pick it up. I recently got a new job and I'm making a lot more money than I was before, and I'm not really sure how to handle it, and more importantly, how to save for the future. And you would think, you're making a lot of money, you should be able to save a lot, but if you don't know how to manage your money, you won't know how to save, you won't know how to budget, you won't know how to properly control your money in the future. So I'm deciding to nip that in the bud I'm deciding to nip that in the bud by reading this book. All right, this book is a crash course in budgeting 101 by Michele. I do not know how to pronounce that last name, so I do not want to butcher it, but there it is. I found it at Five and Below, and I'm gonna be reading it. It's a relatively small book, so I'm gonna be reading and annotating it and hopefully learning some things, really hopefully. So in this reading vlog, I'm gonna be reading it and giving you guys my feedback as I go along. I will also be posting a video where I talk specifically about what I learned from this book, because I will be doing that separately, but they'll be posted at the same time, don't worry. So let's get into reading. Okay, ignore my hair. Please just ignore that. But anyways, we're about to get into the book. And also, I have the Bored Black Girl bookmark. Just a little something I'm working on, a little promo. As you can see, thank you for supporting a Bored Black Girl. Then we have a little paragraph here and a little QR code. So let's get into the book. I already have my annotations. I did a lot less annotations than usual compared to my regular books, but here we go. As you can see, I already started annotating a bit. So far, I really do like this book. One thing I do like is the way it's kind of changing my view on budgeting. Right, okay, here's a quote. Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. And honestly, I think that's a really good idea. I think it'll probably be a bit easier to save money if I just take out what I want to save first, and then I can use what I have left. And then it also is advising me to look at my bank receipts and just check all the things I'm spending my money on and what I may be overspending on, because I know that there probably may be there might be a few subscriptions that I'm still holding on to for whatever reason I need to let go of. But so far, I really like this book. I went simple with my annotation key this time. A lot less complicated than they are in my other books, but I'm gonna keep reading and then I'll come back when I got a new update.
Get you home by a decent time. Wait, your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed at the crib and the liquor too. I fuck your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils too. Here you go, you try and tease with them pictures.
Hey guys, it's Smudgy and we're back. I feel like I haven't been giving you guys many updates when it comes to how it's gone so far with the book. So I'm gonna give you guys an update right now. I'm about at halfway point. I'm in chapter 4. There's only 8 chapters, so I'm halfway through. I've already started to write down the notes that I've used, and I'm already starting to use some of the things that I learned in the book in real life, and it's been helpful so far. So I think so far I really enjoy this book, but there are many parts that I feel like are meant for maybe older people or people who are more established financially than myself. So I feel like there's a lot of the book that I'm not really being able to pick up because of that. But I am going to continue reading. This is my book for January, so I'm hoping that I can quickly finish it up before January is over so I can move on to my next book. But I won't rush myself to read because I still want to actually learn from this book. I know my hair looks super puffy. I got a silk press recently, and I think I may have done something wrong. I went outside and it was raining today, so hopefully I didn't accidentally get it wet. But my hair is looking super poofy right now. But I just got to chapter 6 of this book. January is almost over, so I'm rounding up when it comes to this book. So far, I really like the advice that it's given me, but I still feel like there's some things that I'm not really ready for. But at my current level, I still think that this book has given me a lot. One thing that I started to use from this book was using paper cash as my spending money instead of just paying with things on my credit card. That way I am limited only to spend the amount of money that is on hand, and plus I can feel it physically, having to count my money, having to give away my money, not having my money there anymore. That's one thing that I've picked up from this book along the way. Okay, parts of the book like this is exactly what I mean when I say that, like, some of the parts of the book are confusing for me, or like on levels that I'm not on right now. Because right now it's talking about APR, which I have no idea, and then it was like, okay, 18% annually. That's what I thought would be the right answer, but it's wrong. And then, okay, I'm kind of getting it. And then we come down here. They calculate the dollar amount of interest you get charged by multiplying what? The daily percentage rate by the average daily balance, then multiplying that by the total number of days in the billing period. What? I don't know what that means. Genuinely. I highlighted it because I know it's important, but I have no idea what that means. I'm reading right now and I'm listening to music on my headphones, but this is really unrelated. I just wanted to show you guys. Right now I'm on chapter 7, almost chapter 8, so I'm getting really close to finishing this book, thankfully, because for January is, by the time I'm filming this, January is almost over, and I'm trying to read one book per month, and this month is almost done, so this book needs to be almost done. But I have had these square highlighters for so long, and they're like running dry. Like, my yellow is done for, and like I just got these new ones, and when I used this new yellow, I was so surprised by how much was in it, because like compared to my old one, it's nothing. I think I might have to damage my book a little bit just to show you guys. The flash is on, but here is my book, my highlighters. But I just want to show you guys. So here is my older highlighter. I had to start lining it with pen because I was at work and I didn't have my new highlighter. So here's my old one. I want you guys to see. I'm gonna press really hard. You guys are gonna see in the book. Now it wants to give a lot. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna go again. As you can see, after a while... Okay, this is better than usual. Before it was really bad. Wow. Suddenly it wants to start acting decent. I'm going to show you guys a page where it was super light. Right here. It was so light that you could barely see it. It was so faint. And now I'm going to go over it with this new one, and you guys are going to see the difference. It's crazy. Like, I don't know why I'm so surprised, but I got so used to how light this one is. I got so used to how light the other one is. Like, you can barely tell. there's any of the old yellow on the page. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick and just like, oh, I dropped my phone. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick and take some appreciation to Sharpie highlighters, the OGs. Well, probably not, but yeah, probably. Okay, so we are officially on our last chapter of this book. That does make me kind of nervous because that means soon I'm gonna have to start reading the All the Bright Places book, which I think is a bit thicker than this one. And this one took me like all month. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to read that. But I've been reading a lot, and a lot of the past few pages and honestly chapters have just been about things that I cannot relate to, like retirement and divorce and marriage and having kids and how you have to do all this and it's just it's a lot. I don't want to skip through it because I feel like there is some quality content in it that I can use in my current situation, but sometimes it's just like, oh my gosh. So I feel like, I don't know how far into the book, but I feel like for a majority of this book I've been learning things that I do not really think fit for my lifestyle right now. But who knows, they may fit down the line and it may be important to have this information, so I'm gonna read it anyways. Right now we are on chapter 8. It doesn't seem like that many chapters, so I honestly might try to finish reading it tonight, but who knows. I think I might just do it just so I can be done with this book, no offense, as well as this reading vlog. But the next time you guys see me, I will have finished chapter 8. It's me. I know I'm looking a bit rough. I just came back from work, but I am officially finished with this book, and that means that this reading vlog is also finished as well. It has been a long time that I've been reading this book, and I'm excited to start a new one and to say goodbye to Budgeting 101. I do have a video coming out the same day as this one that goes more into depth about what exactly I learned from this video and how it was helpful to me in real life and how those things sort of translated off of paper. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Comment down below how budgeting is going for you and if you've ever tried budgeting or reading a budgeting book to help you. Check out my other reading vlogs, and thank you for watching. Bye!